to another episode of Ranking Nerf Lines. Today we got a really old one, 1994 Nerf Action. Nerf Action has 10 blasters in it and has one of the most popular blasters really ever. So with that, if you haven't checked out my channel before, I rank a ton of different things. I've ranked almost every single Nerf line now. There's just a few left. And if you want to check that out, I have a playlist on my channel. And with that, let's get straight into it, starting off with the worst one at number 10 is the double crossbow. This is a hamp blaster. It's just pull out, push forward, and it fires 2 darts on pegs, which pegs are not a good way of firing it. So this thing really doesn't work good at all. So there's not really much else to say. It's bad. It's 10. It's also one of the very rare few black blasters. Honestly, I'm pretty sure this Nerf Action has all the black Nerf blasters that Nerf ever made. This is one of them. Number 10. Number 9, the Sneak Shot. The Sneak Shot is definitely a weird, cool-looking blaster, but it's very big, and it's just a one-shot. Its gimmick is you can turn its barrel to shoot around corners, which could be fun, but once again, it's just one shot, so you have to reload it every time. It has dart storage on the back. It is a bolt action. It's a Springer. One shot. So, it's just too big for a one shot, in my opinion, and it doesn't really do anything that interesting. It just turns corners, which will just mess up the velocity of the rounds, because it's probably using a tube, and the tube is probably very old at this point. So, number 9. Coming in at number 8 is the Switchfire. The Switchfire is another hamp blaster, but this one can fire different ammo types. I'm pretty sure it has like a lug system or something on this one. I'm not quite sure, but you can fire rockets or you can fire balls, which is good enough for me. It's literally just a pipe that is, you pull out, you push it forward, fires it with, a hamp, air pressure. So, balls and rockets, not so bad. It's just a tube, so 8. Coming in at number 7 is the Chain Blazer. The Chain Blazer is pretty cool. It's another sort of hamp blaster, but it's more like a Springer with no trigger. It's like a slam fire blaster, and that it only has slam fire. So this thing has, I think, 10 or 12 rounds on its chain, and you hold it and you pull it back and forth, and the chain will move and it will rattle off rounds. And honestly, for 1994, pretty fast. Honestly, it's pretty good, but the issue is it was, chance of breaking. Chain is easy to be lost, and it just really didn't have too much power, in my opinion, from what I could see from videos. So I think number 7 is a good place if you want fast fire rate but nothing much else. The Chain Blazer is for you. So number 7. At number 6, the other fast fire blaster is the Ballzooka. The Ballzooka, I had one and did break it, so be careful. It is 1994 plastic. How this one works is the same. It's a hamp blaster, no spring. It holds balls. It holds 12 balls, 3 in each cylinder, and how it works is you pull that green handle back, you push it forward, or is it... No, this one... Is this one you pull it back and it fires? Or forward? Trying to remember. I think it's forward and it fires. It could be back though. This one, and then every time you pull it back, it will rotate the cylinder. So honestly, pretty cool. You get to fire a lot of balls. Not a lot of performance. Not a lot of performance at all. But I do think it's a better net mechanism and a smoother mechanism than this one. So that's why I put it one higher at number 6. Still just a hamp slam fire blaster. So 6. Coming into number 5 is the Secret Shot. the Secret Shot is a pretty cool blaster that I actually still have one that is in a box somewhere because I modified it halfway and didn't finish. But this one's cool. It's just a one-shot blaster. It's small. It's a pistol. The ergonomics are interesting. Like, they're comfortable, but they're not amazing. The trigger is definitely weird. But this is just a T-pole one-shot blaster. It has 1 round of dart storage, but what's cool about this one is the dart storage, the orange peg right there. If you flip that, you can flip it down, and it will switch from firing the dart through its main barrel to a barrel in the handle. So honestly, pretty cool, but you do lose a lot of performance switching it to the handle barrel. So it is a cool gimmick, and I'll give it something. It's pretty interesting. It uses still just the tubes instead of the barrels for its darts. So performance is not amazing, but it's a one-shot, so it's better than everything else. So its gimmick is really cool, and I think it's just a good one-shot pistol. So, good one-shot pistol for 1994, just to let you know. So I'll give it number 5. Number 4, the Sonic Stinger bow and arrow. This is just the original Nerf bow with a different color scheme. This thing comes at number 4 because it just has a lot of power. It fires rockets. It's just a pull and release blaster. You pull it back, you let it go, fires a rocket pretty hard. I think this is definitely the strongest blaster so far on this list. And it's really good. Like, it's just a bow that fires pretty hard. In 1994, there's one more blaster on this list that's more powerful than this that I would prefer. But this thing, amazing. It's very good. It's a bow. It's a bow that's powerful. 4. Number 3, one of my favorites that I actually modified to have a Kraken motor on it. So that is really cool. This is the Ripsaw. The Ripsaw, how the original Ripsaw worked, which I do think is still the best version of it. The smallest flywheel. This is one of the original flywheelers. It had a small. It's still a pretty big flywheel. That red circle on the bottom is its flywheel. It has only one. It is a semi-auto blaster. And how it works is you load 3 balls in its tube up top. You grab the green lever on the back. You rip it. And you keep ripping it. And will rev up the flywheel. Then you pull the trigger. And it will fire a round. And you can pull the trigger as fast as you want. But you only have 3 balls, so you could technically have a little bit of a flying shotgun of 3 balls. And honestly, this blaster's not bad. It has decent range. Just the balls do float in the air really much. So it's pretty easy to just, not hit anything even though you have the range for it. And like I said, I modified mine to have a flywheel. And I modified this one and the 2000 version. And this one was way simpler to modify. So it comes in at number 3 as a semi-auto edition. And honestly, in 1994, this one probably would have been what I used all the time. Because this one's actually really, really fun. But there is one that's better for just performance-wise. So, the Ripsaw 3. Still not as powerful as the bow, though. Number 2, the Sharpshooter 2, or LL. The Sharpshooter 2 is another pistol that is a 2-shot. You pull it back, you fire, it fires 1. Then you have to grab its green handle, switch it to the back position, and then you can prime it and fire the bottom barrel. It's a little bit, you have to do a little bit more than a normal AR, smart AR. But this is back in 1994, and this thing was really cool, and it looks really cool, honestly. I don't think I'll ever actually spend a lot of money to get this one, but if I ever found this at a thrift store, I'm picking it up. It holds 2 rounds in its barrels, and 2 more rounds in dart storage. It's a cool blaster of the past that has 2 shots. And that's pretty impressive for a pistol. So, it's a T-pole, 2-shot pistol that has just a little bit extra you have to do to fire its other shot. And honestly, pretty good. It had decent performance. It had better performance than the secret shot. So, take it as you will. But this is definitely probably this is the best sidearm in Nerf action. And then number 1, of course, is the 1995 crossbow. This thing had insane power. Its only weakness is that it had too much power that would rip its internals apart. This thing could fire darts or arrows, and fired arrows really well, just as well as the bow, but where it got its best is with its darts. If you take something that fires a big round like an arrow, then make it fire a small round like a dart, even the old school megas, which is what all these blasters fired, it was a sniper rifle back then. The 1995 crossbow comes in at number 1. It's just a one shot, but it has a beautiful shell. It has insane power, and it's good. It's really, really good. You grab its big T-pole in its handle, you prime it back, pull the trigger, fire. Nowadays, just because how these things work, you either modify it or you leave it completely stock and don't touch it, because because it's really, really easy to break these ones. Really, really easy to break these ones. So, 1995 crossbow comes in at number 1. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said at the beginning, check out my playlist. I've ranked Zombie Strike, Rebel, even weirder ones like, what's a weird one? Like, Atom Blast. That's even weirder than Nerf Action. But Nerf Action was one of the original lines. It was a good big line. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked my video. Hope to see you next one. Bye bye.